I am so excited to be here today because I am starting 2022 with this podcast all about life. I am so excited. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I am so supported by you guys, and I am so truly blessed to have you guys listening to this today. What I'm going to be talking to you about today is my heart, my soul, everything that I usually do comes from my soul. It's about being who I am now and being the person that I want to be. And it's all about just living life. So, today's topic is really one of my favorite topics, and I can talk about it for so long. And there's so much I can talk about, but I'm going to stop myself because I only want to share four things that I've learned in this life that is so important. And it's so important to not just us, but to everyone that's here. So, if you're looking at about life and you want to know more about life, there is something that I wanted to share. And there's four things. So, let's start that. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about everything that I've learned and the four most important things that I've learned for you guys to listen to. So you guys know the most amazing secrets that I have learned to keep this life going with more happiness, more joy, more and more stress free, and the most happiest moments that I've ever actually had. So let's go ahead and do that. As you know, we all have a passion in life. We have passion to cook, either to cook or to sing or to do some fun stuff, play soccer. Either we have a passion to do the work that we have to do. Either our passion is to make cake or be a hairdresser or do what I do. I love to do podcasting. I love talking about things I've learned about being myself. I just love to share and share and share things that I enjoy doing. My biggest passion and my biggest purpose right now is to be able to bring as many women together, as many as I can together, and share in this world how beautiful life truly is by just supporting women and supporting everything that we have. Because if we stick together, that is what power we have. We have power by just sticking together. And so, with that, I tell you, like, I am so desperately amazed with what my purpose is. So, that is what your purpose is basically being able to find your passion. And when you find that passion, what is it that will wake you up every day in the morning, knowing that you're going to go and do something you love truly? And when you come home, you can do it over and over and over and over again. That's how much you love your work. It doesn't stress you out, doesn't get you all hyped up. It doesn't get you all tired. It could get you tired, but you're happy doing it. You're enjoying it. You're having so much fun doing it. It's your thing. It's your baby. It's yours. That's your purpose. That's what you are looking for. Something that will allow you to wake up every morning and go do. Now think about a time where, you don't want to be working. You want to just sit at home all day. You want to be doing something else. That means that what you're doing every single day may not be your purpose. If you're feeling like you're just rushing through life so that you can provide for your family, that's not your purpose. I need to make this kind of money. That's not your purpose. I have to make money or I'm not going to be able to live. Well, that's true, but it's not your purpose. So we're all here to find our purpose in life. So what actually happened is in the afterworld, as what Dolores Cannon actually says, is that when we come into this world, we have contracts and contracts of things that we're going to do. We're going to sit down, we write down, this is what I'm going to do, this is where I'm going to be, this is how I'm going to do this. And all our angels and guardians that are there are basically telling us that they will help us while we're down here to get into our passion, into our purpose, and to help us do the things that we need to do. The world that we're in right now, this is a test. We're all getting tested. We're all being here, we're getting tested with what we're doing, how we're living our life, how we're talking to others, what we are really here for. When we're out of our body, all we feel is love. All we want is love. We just feel this immense love and gratitude, and we don't have anyone around us that makes us feel that way. But the moment we get into our body and we come into this world to find our purpose, we look for that love. We start finding that love. We finding the relationships we have in our life to find that true love. If your husband doesn't tell you, I love you, you feel like, what's wrong? Why is he not telling me he loves me? If your kids don't give you that big hug every morning or every night before bed, you just feel like your day hasn't gone well. We're all striving for love. We have friendships that we love and adore. We have best friends that we will do anything for. And all we're looking for is love. And so when we truly find our purpose, all we're trying to find through our purpose is the love that we can have when we wake up in the morning. What makes you smile? What are you doing? How are you making you feel so good? When I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you, all I'm doing is smiling because that's my purpose. I'm here, I'm doing it, I'm making it, and I'm doing it for you so you can listen to what I have to say to you. That's your purpose. When we go up there, they give us, we basically have this contract of what we need to do. And then we come here and you're thinking, okay, well, I don't remember what my purpose was. And I don't remember why I'm supposed to be here. Well, that's the actual correct answer. You're not supposed to remember what you have chosen to the reason why you're here in this world. You're not supposed to remember why you're supposed to be here. We're here because we're being tested. If we knew why we were here, we wouldn't be tested, right? The most difficult part of this world is that we are living it in a human body. We have so much we want to do in our life, so much passion, so much stuff that we want to do. But we do not know how to do it because we're stressed out every single day, because we have so much on our mind. We're trying to make a lot of money. We're forgetting that we have relationships. We're forgetting that we have a body. We're forgetting we don't need to be in stress all the time. We're rushing through life. We rush and rush and rush. How many of us actually do that? How many of us actually wake up in the morning and then we're rushing to, we wake up, we get up, we rush into the bathroom, and then we are going directly to our kids. We wake them up, we get them dressed, we give them breakfast, we get them to school. We are now stuck in traffic going to work. So we get to work, we're just exhausted, we're tired, just don't want to be there, but we're getting it all done, whatever we can do, as much as we can do, whenever we can finish it. We're done because it's so busy, So you're just doing things, you're randomly just getting things done. And when you're done, you go home, you start making dinner, you have your kids there with you, you maybe have a chance to talk to them for about 5-10 minutes, but while you're talking to them, you're not really there. You're thinking about, okay, I gotta do the dishes. Okay, I gotta make sure that the bed is done. Okay, I gotta make sure that I have this ready for tomorrow morning. Oh my God, I gotta prep for dinner. Okay, I gotta prep for this. Okay, but I need the kids to go to bed so I can get things done. So while they're talking to you and telling you about their day, you're kind of there, but really you're not because you have so much going on in your head. And then you finally say, okay, let's go put them to bed. You finally get them to bed, and while they're trying to sleep and whatever you need to do, you get that done, you're with them, and then you come downstairs and you're like, oh my God, I got to do the dishes. So now you're doing the dishes, and now you're cleaning the kitchen, and now you're finished cleaning the whole thing that you need to finish up. And now you're back upstairs and you're exhausted by this time. You're tired. So you get dressed, you take a shower, you get whatever you need to get done, you get into bed, you're strolling on your phone, you're going on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is that you're doing. That's what you're doing. That's your life. You're forgetting to live your purpose. You're forgetting to live that moment. You're forgetting to wake up in the morning and just being happy, forgetting to being happy, forgetting to actually understand that life is all about finding that passion, that love that we all want. We forget to look inside of you, internally. You finding your purpose is not going to find it, you're not going to find it outside. You're going to only find it within. It's a very similar phase to what Wayne Dyer says, actually. And Wayne Dyer, he tells you, it's like as if you lost your keys inside of your house and it's so dark and you're trying to look for it, but you can't find it. But you look outside your window and you see a light turned on and you're like, oh, that makes more sense. So you go outside and you're looking for your keys outside where there's light. And so somebody else comes and your neighbors come in and they say, oh, what's going on with you? And you're like, well, I'm trying to look for my keys. And he goes, okay, I'll help you look for your keys. So then you guys are looking for the keys together. And then he goes, okay, wait a minute, where did you lose your keys? And he goes, I lost my keys inside of my house. And he goes, okay, so you're looking for your keys inside of your outside here when you've lost your keys inside of your house? And he goes, yeah, because there's light outside here. So I thought it would make more sense. And it's so funny that you think that, but that's exactly what we're doing. We're looking outside for the answers. We're looking outside for all these answers. Or what's my purpose in life? Why am I here? I'm going to look outside for my answers. But really, where we need to look for is within yourself. And we forget that, which then comes to my second point of what I've learned in life is the people we meet in our lives, the people that we interact with in our lives, we're supposed to meet them. We're supposed to meet each one of them. Either it's online, either it's social media, either it's the fact that they're just here around the corner, either they're our neighbors, whoever they are, you're supposed to meet them. And the most beautiful part about that is that we actually make contracts with these people in the afterworld. So before coming into this world, we've already made contracts with every single one of them. And we make these contracts saying, okay, well, last time, we were not able to finish this off together because we got onto the wrong foot. So this time I'm going to be your mom, you're going to be my child, and we're going to come into this world and we're going to make it right this time. So we put all this contracts out with this person and then that person. Oh, last time we were best friends, but then we got into a problem and we were not able to forgive each other. So now we're going to come back into this world as not best friends, but as sisters, so that we can try and figure things out together. So when you meet someone in this world, in this life, it's not you are supposed to meet them. You are truly supposed to meet them because the contract was there. It was built there. So either you're learning something from them, either you're learning something from them, whatever it is, we've met these people for a reason. And then guess what happens? When our contract is over, when you've learned something from them or they've learned something from you, we start to drift away. We start to drift apart. Either they've hurt you and you've drifted apart, after you've hurt them and you've drifted apart, or it was a mutual understanding and you've drifted apart. But you've learned something from each person. Either you get hurt, you're learned, you've taught them something, something's happened, and that's exactly why we're here. And those are the reasons we make relationships. One through love, one through finding some way of forgiving somebody, or there was a purpose in between, finding some reason to learn something from someone. Now that's where it comes from my third life in lesson. The third thing I've learned in my life is forgiveness. Now we meet these people, we have fun with them, we enjoy our life together, we have relationships with them, we get a divorce, we have our kids, and our kids walk away from us sometimes too. They're not always there for us, or we're having other issues with our life. And then we have other situations that actually happen in our life through our friendships. And then things happen and we start getting mad and frustrated and we forget whatever the situation is, we stop talking. Now it can't just be friends. It could be your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your kids, your husband, any relationships you make, your neighbors, your friends, your sisters. These are the relationships you have. One or the other hurts the other, and that's it. Now, to forget or to remove that frustration, we have such a hard time. As humans, we have a hard time forgiving, right or wrong. I can tell you, some of you guys have just said, yes, it's really difficult to forgive because we're so hurt inside. We're hurt for what has happened. And for that reason, it's so difficult to forgive that person inside of your heart. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So when it comes to forgiveness, if you can't forgive, you're holding a lot of karma inside of you. And that's so important to understand, is that you actually hold a lot of karma inside of you. When you can't forgive someone, when you hold on to that, and if you end up dying before you can actually forgive someone, you actually end up having to write another contract with that person or with any situation to come back into this world to learn that lesson again. So what I'm saying to you is if you're able to learn to forgive, you, my friend, will be amazed with how things work. I'm not telling you to become their best friend again. I'm not telling you to go beyond and beyond to do the things that you want to do for that person. No. When you forgive somebody, you have boundaries around them. But it doesn't mean that you haven't forgotten what they've done to you, but you forgive the fact that it has happened to you. And when you forgive that, you let go of any anger, any frustration, anything you have in your heart, you let go of it completely. And so that itself, you're able to forgive and forgive and forgive. Because when we hold on to anger and we hold on to getting so upset and mad, we're actually creating karma, our own karma. And it doesn't affect anybody else but yourself. When you hold on to anger, the other person's walking, the other person's doing whatever he's doing or she's doing, but you're holding on to all this hurt and anger. So you're the one that's suffering, not the other person. So when we talk about forgiveness, we talk about letting go of things that are just not bound to help you for the rest of your life. It is the most difficult thing to do, and I agree with you, but it's the only way to move on through your past. So let me give you an example of mine. And if you have gotten my book, Battling the Worst, Awakening the New, it tells you there how I started to forgive the people in my life. And what I actually started to do was I thought of everyone that I've done bad to or that I've tried to upset, or anyone that's made me feel mad or upset or hurt me in any way. And I personally, this is what I did personally. I went to every single one, whoever I could find on media or on Facebook and wherever it is. And I've just said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if I did things that were not right. I'm sorry if I did something that really bothered you. And thankfully, those people were able to come back to me and say, it's okay. Now, what happens after that between them and themselves and how they feel about me has nothing to do with me, because I personally let go of all of that. It just calmed me down and made me feel more lighter. And then I closed my eyes, and in my heart, and again, I'm telling you something, this was very difficult, but I practiced this. And when I kept on practicing, it truly helped me to forgive the people in my life that really meant that I needed to forgive. And I do it every single day, because it helps me be a better person that I am. So when I close my eyes and I put my hand on my heart, I imagine hearts, like actual red hearts, coming through my heart and floating, various different sizes of hearts floating to them. And it's just going to them, it's just going to them. And I'm just holding on to my heart. And I'm able to smile more because that stress and that anger and whatever I have that's inside of me has just kind of mellowed down. I feel better. And I feel like I'm able to move on with my life. And if it comes back to me and I'm feeling that anger and that madness again, I just hold on to my heart again and I keep sending those heart messages to them. And I say to them, it's okay, I let go. It's okay what you did. It was a lesson I needed to learn. You're not a bad person. Nobody's bad. But what happened, it's okay. I now know to just hold on to my boundaries. I now know to step back and say, it's okay. I need to move on with my life. And it's not worth keeping all this anger inside of me, because it's not making anyone else better. It's making myself worse. Our anger, our stress, our anxiety that we put inside of our body is creating our own disease in our body. We create the cancer, not the world. We create our own cancer. We create our own diseases. I created my own disease, celiac, the way I acted, the way I did the things I did. the way I ate, the way I never took care of my body, the way I was sedentary, I was not myself, the way I compared myself to others, the way I did the things I did, my ego, all of it. I created my own problems in my own body. And when I created that, it was me that did it. It's my thoughts that did it. It's who I am that did it. Nobody else created that. I created that. And today, the way that I live my life because I want to forgive every single person in this world. And I do the same thing every day. I just hold my heart and I send love and heart to the world. If you think about the world, think about it. Think about how the world looks and just think about you being on the top of the universe, sitting up there and you can see the light of the world. And here I'm sending love and hearts to the world. And all I feel is happiness and joy and stress-free. And oh my God, it is the most amazing thing in the world. Do you know, as humans, we want to be free. We want to have wings and we want to fly. That's the way we want to feel. How are we going to feel that way if we're rushing through life? If we're holding on to anger? We can't forget to forget. We can't forgive other people. We are holding on to karma. We're always being wrong to others. How are we supposed to live our life freely, happily, when that is what we're doing to the world? And it's so difficult to explain this to every single person because not everyone will be on the same level as me, and not everyone will be on the same level as you. The only people that are going to be listening today on this podcast are the people that are meant to be listening to it, that want to listen to it. And that is why I'm here today, to make you listen to it, because it is the most important thing in life is forgiveness. We have to learn how to do it. And if we don't, we're the ones that are going to be hurt, not everybody else. We are. If we don't know how to love others, we're the one that's going to be hurt. Which also brings me to my fourth. Oh my God. The fourth thing I learned about life is living the moment, my friends. Living the moment. Oh, how do I explain this one to you? The most beautiful thing I've learned in life is living the moment. Before 2022 hit, my kids were with me at home. I had projects after projects after projects I wanted to do. So much I wanted to accomplish. So much I wanted to get out there. But I couldn't. I felt stuck. My kids were with me. Laundry had to be done. Oh my God, I had to prepare meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner because they're home with me. I had to prepare all of it. My schedule was out of the way. I was not doing anything right. Kids were always around the place. They were shouting and screaming and fighting. And my husband would be at work and I'm the only one at home with them. And then they're upstairs and I'm trying to get the bed done and I'm trying to get something done. And I just started to cry. Sat there and I started crying. And my husband looks at me and I'm like, I don't know why I feel stuck. I have so much I want to do, but I can't do it because I feel stuck. I feel like I can't do it. And you know what's going to resonate with this? A lot of people that have rushed through life, they're always rushing through life. Those people that are at work till 7, 8 o'clock at nighttime, and they come home and then they finally think, okay, I'm going to go work out. And then they go and do the things that they need to do. By the time they go to sleep, it's like 11, 12 midnight, and then they wake up again at 5 in the morning. Did you, number one, have enough sleep? Did you actually take care of yourself? Did you have me time? Did you have time for your husband or your kids? Did you take care of anything? Did you do anything productive today other than just work, work, work? And my husband looked at me and he said something to me. He goes, you have a lot on your mind, Nishma, and you need to just work on one thing. Finish that and continue on with your next. I felt like as if there was a balloon pop. All of a sudden, like, oh my God. I have so much happening. Ah, I do. And I just don't know how to, I didn't know how to do it because I was stuck at home and I had so much going on at home, but I forgot one most important thing to do. And that was to live the moment. Live the moment. How do you forget to live the moment? You know, it's the yin and yang balance in life. It's the feminine and the masculine energy balance in life. In my language, it's din and dunya balance in life. Din means your spirituality, and dunya is the world, and your material stuff. Forget to live the life. I forgot to enjoy this moment that my kids were at home with me. I forgot to enjoy the life that I was there. I forgot to enjoy being who I am. And so I started to do that. I started to live the moment. Like right now, when I'm talking to you on this podcast, my phone's not with me. I have no distractions. I am living this moment to talk to you about what I love. And this is what I'm here for. This is why I'm here. And I don't want to go anywhere else but just be here. Like I said, I can talk about this all day long, and I can just keep going and going and going. And living the moment is one of the biggest secrets in life. Did you know that? Now let me explain that to you. After I started to live the moment, I realized that when I'm talking to my kids, I'm actually talking to them with my mind fully open to just them. And we learned so much with each other. I was able to play with them. I was able to let them be who they wanted to be. I had more fun with them. We played board games together. We actually cleaned up together. We got them to clean up their rooms and they helped me and I helped them, and rooms are completely clean. I don't have any laundry. Laundry gets done, put away. It's like, oh my God, it's not just sitting out there this time. It's actually done. Wow. I prepare dinner before my kids come home. Why? Because when they come home, I want to spend that time with them. I'm not worried about dishes. I'm not worried about the house cleaning, because guess what? By the time I finish dinner and it's set up and everything, I've already cleaned everything up before the kids come. So when they come and they put everything in the dishes, it's done. Yes, it's going to look different if you're a working mother. Yes, absolutely, it's going to be different. But the priority that it would look different is if you prioritize your time. And that is your number one thing, is when you start living the moment, things just magically happen for you. I swear, you got to learn this magical thing in life. Is called living the moment. I started to live the moment and I started to feel like when things start to work for me, it just comes to me. How I live my life today will show me how I do the things I have today. This is why I'm here. And the most of people, all these people that are listening to me right now, and you guys are resonating with every single thing that I'm saying to you, I want to tell you something. I teach women this. I teach mothers this. Do you want to have more time for your kids? Do you want to have more time with your husband? Do you want to have more time for you? Well, that's why I'm here. I teach that stuff. I teach you how to live that moment. Remove expectations out of your life, things that don't matter. Remove the stress and anxiety. I am so much more calmer living the moment because I'm not thinking about the past, nor am I thinking about the future. I just think about now. You want to learn how to meditate and calm yourself down? I'm here for you, girl. I'm here. I do it. I learn it. This really resonates with you. This is for you. And this is what you want to learn. And you want to make your 2022 most impressive, DM me right now. Let's work together. I have the perfect package for you. I am telling you, You change your ways, you'll change your life. It's my biggest motive, and it's my biggest word right now for 2022, because when you change the ways you do things, you are going to change your life. I do this, I tell people this all the time. I'll teach you how to think about your schedule. I will help you put your schedule together. I will do that for you. I will show you how it's done. I will show you how to meal plan so that when you are ready, you're home, it's ready. Somehow things are going to be ready for you. If you're in the moment and you're focusing on just the moment, things happen to you so miraculously, you won't even know how time has passed. You will find time for yourself, for your kids, for your husband, for this house. Today, I did the most amazing thing in the world. I just called up my husband and I said to him, I love you. Just wanted to say that to you. Gratitude. We forget about gratitude. Why are we here? Learn to have gratitude, because that tells you that you are balanced in life too. You can't just be like, oh, I'm happy with my life. Oh, I'm happy with my kids. I'm happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. The feeling is completely different. Even though you just say, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. Feel it. Absorb it. Truly live this moment. Forget about the past. It's gone. It's done. It's finished. Forget about the future. It's not here yet. It's not coming till tomorrow. So let tomorrow come and we'll figure it out. Right now, right here, this is the moment we need to live. Stress, you'll just see it just go down. You won't even feel it. You're in traffic? Well, guess what? The time to listen to some motivational speech, time to listen to some good music, time to listen to a podcast that you love. Who cares if you're a little late somewhere to go? Can't change anything. You can't change the traffic. So why are we stressing over it? Why are we stressing over something we cannot change? So this is where I say to you, live your moment. Forgive the people that were in your life and hurt you, because honestly, you're going to hurt yourself by keeping it within yourself. Send them the love, send them those hearts like I tell you. Every relationship that you build, be grateful for it. There is some reason why you have this relationship. Figure out what the contract is. Live that contract, live that purpose. Find your purpose within yourself. That's where you'll find it. Find your passion. Find the things that you love. Find the ways that you can wake up in the morning and find something that you love to do, that you're waking up for every single morning. That's the 4 things that I've learned in life. It's like a bird flapping its wings the first time in this world, and it's flying up in the sky, and it's looking towards this entire world and saying, I'm free, and I want to live like this for the rest of my life. Let's do it. If this resonates with you and you want to get there and you want to live this way and you want to learn how it's done, message me right now. Let's do this together. I'm looking for 10 women to do my beta version of living the life that they want. It's called Change Your Ways, Change Your Life. If this is you, if you want to do it, you want to get where working out, you want to live healthy, you want to have more time for you, you want to forgive others, you want to remove expectations, you want to find your purpose, send me a message. Don't say, oh, I'll do it later. I'll think about it later. No, do it now. Because right now is the way that you feel. If you do it later, it might not be the same energy. You might not want to do it. What is stopping you to change your mind right now and say, yes, I'll just quickly message her and say, Nish, this is what I'm having an issue with. I need help. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But if we can help each other, that's where it comes. Helping other people, making them feel much better, helping them with whatever it needs to be helped with. I'm there. I'm your girl. Let's do it. Message, yes, Nish. Yes, Nish, I want to do this. Yes, Nish, I want to learn how to forgive others. I have so many issues. Yes, Nish, I want to remove the stress and anxiety. Yes, Nish, I want to know my purpose. Help me with that. Yes, Nish, I want to be a better person. Yes, 2022 is going to be my time, and I'm not going to change that. Yes, Nish, I'm messaging you right now. And for those that are listening and love this today, thank you for being here. And thank you for just listening to what I have to say. Because honestly speaking, what I'm doing right now is from my heart to yours. I love you all. And thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to share what 2022 Fit Inspired Mama is going to be all about. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Have a wonderful, an amazing, blessed day. Have a good day. Bye.